Okay, we're still continuing wiring. As you can see, I started a second fuse relay box. This one right here is powering the relays. An update on the windshield wiper motor. I got the park feature to work and the low setting to work, but the high setting, no matter what I did, couldn't get work. And so I contacted the company that I bought the wiper motor from, and they think it's a bad motor, so they're sending out another one. So we'll try that, and hopefully then the wiper's done. This will be my first, well, not my first attempt, but for the blinkers, I tested out the flasher relay, and the flasher relay doesn't flash. So again, that one's faulty. It seems like I'm cursed to get some faulty products. It might be that I'm not buying the highest quality, but anyway, so this will be the first attempt at the blinkers. I've just got a regular relay in, so it won't blink, but I'm just looking to confirm that the circuit's right. So when I turn on the from the blinker from the steering column, that I get signals all the way through and have blinkers light up back and front. So I'll go ahead and plug in the power supply. All right, so I've got a blinker on, so I'm hoping that means that I've got two blinkers on. Oh, you know what? I forgot, I've got the flasher circuit hooked up as well. So let's turn that off. Oh, good. So flashers work. Let's try that again. So again, I'll need a flasher relay to actually have this flash, but got the two rear ones going. Let's see if the front ones. So they're looking like really dim. Don't know what's going on there. Huh. Looks kind of weird. So those ones look good. So at least the circuit's right. I don't know why the front ones look so dim. I'll try left blinker and right blinker, make sure all the circuit's right, and then I'll looking to see. All right, so this one, let's go. So that's good. And I got this one up here. It just looks really dim. Let me try the other one. So good, the other one is on. That's on too. So it looks like we got everything wired as far as left and right. Everything looks good. Hazards are good. I'll just have to, I think I'll unplug the rear to see if the front gets brighter and see if there's what's going on there, but that's an update. Okay, so here's what I think's going on. So the voltage I'm getting here, so it's about 11 volts, and so that's not quite enough to give it full strength. If I come back here to the power supply, so this power supply, so it's right around 12. So if I put the light to the power supply, so again, quite bright enough, right? So quite bright. But if I bring it back over here and use the same bulb, it's just not as bright. So that's what's going on. I don't know if I just used too small gauge wire, or I'll have to see if the power supply, the DC to DC converter, if it's coming in, if it'll be a little higher than 12, because this is right at 12. If it'll be like 13, then we should be fine, but I'll figure that out. I asked about the DC to DC converter, and it actually supplies around 13 and a half volts. So the power loss we were seeing, or the voltage loss we were seeing on the front where it made the lights a little dim, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, So we think we've got the flasher relay installed and working, so go ahead, try it. Nothing? So we think we've got the flasher relay installed correctly this time, so go ahead. Dang it! Okay, so I think we got the blinker relay sorted out, so go ahead, give it a try. Now do the other blinker. Let's check up front here. Okay.
Wham! Cut that. First try.
So hopefully I got these wired in, turn signal and the brights and such. So let's see, make sure this works. I got the blinker going and the blinker going. So that's right. That's right. Okay. Let's go left. Left. Good there. Let's try the brights. Some brights. And out front. No brights. Alright, so looks like I've got to go back into the wiring for the headlights and brights. Okay, running another systems test. Last time with the headlights and things that weren't quite working right, we were missing a ground wire. Ground wire had come off with all the pushing and pulling, so got all those secured and now I'm going to run another test. So that's kind of park lights, so again those go on. Up here, so we got kind of some lights there and there. So again we're going to go for the headlights now. So you can see they went on. Now we'll go, so we'll do brights now. So that brights go on and brights go off. And then we'll do, so we'll do the, God, I can't reach it. So brake pedal, so that works. Horn. That's loud. And what else we got? Hazards. So, and we'll do blinkers. So left. So got this one going right here. And we'll go right. Let's see it switch to the other one. And over there we got blinkers. So doing pretty good. We're going to keep cleaning up the wires, making sure we don't have any ground or other wires that are loose or coming off. And we'll kind of tie in the passive keyless entry. It needs to be tied to the horn and the park lights and a couple other things. So we'll tie all that together. I'll also make sure the door locks and the electronic parking brake, those circuits are ready for when they finally get wired up. Okay, in full disclosure, burned through our first wire. So I was just doing some continuity checks and other checks and left that one on. And so I got in a new wiper motor, put it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it and see how we're doing here. So it sounds like something's going. So there's that. Let's see if put it into high. High goes to stop, so that's not good. Intermittent. So I can hear it clicking on and off. I think we're good. Finally have everything wired for the windshield wiper. Got all of them, I believe, working. So we'll reach over here. So this is the slow. And so that's kind of what it looks like there. We'll move it up to the fast. Okay. And then so when we go off, so it's got the park feature, so it's kind of almost sitting at 12 o'clock. We'll just kind of go real quick on and off, and it goes back again to the
First try.
Okay, so we got the windshield wipers all working. That's all wired up. We also got the blinkers going, and so now I'm going to wire up a couple other circuits. Probably be mostly for future use, but things like door locks, maybe AC. So anyways, I'm going to wire a couple other circuits and probably just leave them for future use, and then I'll go ahead and try and clean things up a little bit. I bought some copper washers. The thought there is in these fuse relay boxes where I'm going to have all the wires kind of come together. The connectors kind of are spaced such that they're difficult to get good contact. So the plan is, I don't know if you can see it, that space the, so you can see that, put a copper washer in between each one, then you can tighten them all down. They should have good contact and have enough spacing to kind of not interfere with each other. I have the second relay box all wired up, so I will go ahead and put connectors on the turn signals. Actually, I already did that. I got them wired into here and there. So I'll go ahead and test out all the other relay locations, make sure they're all functional. I'll probably assign a couple of them that I know, like I think I'm going to go for electronic parking brake. So I'll put a circuit there for that, and also door locks. And then probably leave a couple for like an AC or heater. And I don't know, we'll keep going and let you know. Okay, so on the passive keyless entry, when you walk up to the car, this unit will send out all these signals, to your locks, your horn. Anyway, it's sending out essentially on the negative terminal. The problem is, the way I've got everything wired up is, so all the negatives are come to ground, and it's just kind of waiting for positive signals from the switches and stuff. So somehow I might need like a polarity switch or something. Anyway, something to flip that to a positive signal, because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to make that work. Alright, so we've hooked up the passive keyless entry system, and for right now I just got an LED light hooked up to it that just kind of shows the output. So we're going to do a couple things. So Jack's going to come over here, so go ahead and push the button once. And there, that's like an unlock, so press and hold. And then it goes twice. I think I just said that backwards. So that's unlocked, the other one's locked. So now go ahead, I'll back up here, but go ahead and just walk with that away. So just keep walking. And then it blinks. That's essentially signaling that the key has left the range, and it gives a signal to lock the doors. So go ahead and come back. And so when it comes back within range, it unlocks the doors. So yay! Alright, so I got this start-stop button. My thought was, essentially when the passive keyless entry is detected, I got the the key's in place and everything's good, that I can go ahead and start things this way. However, this is a momentary switch, so it's like only kind of like you can imagine turning your key. So it allows it to do that, but then it won't stay on. So I think I'm going to switch this one out for more like a toggle switch rather than a momentary switch. Alright, so here's the door lock, and we've got it wired up, and essentially when I make this circuit here, that's like somebody pushing the door lock button. So I don't know if I can get this all in one shot, but do that. Alright, so I put it on and it goes back, take it off, goes forward. So I can wire it either way to push or pull the door lock, and that's got it. I finished wiring up the LEDs for the rear sequential, and I also got some for the front, as well as the daytime running lamps. So when we go to this mode, so again, those will be there, that'll be like that, and up front, these will be here. And then when we go to turn signals, so you can see, there's that one, and then up front, and then the other one. So I took off the kind of rear wiring harness. This has got everything on it. Everything's kind of all tidied up. I'm still missing, so I got this one, as you recall, that's kind of faulty. So waiting for a new one to arrive, and that gets wired in here. And then we can kind of make that all pretty, but that's kind of the last thing. So that's the rear wiring harness. I kind of did a color code, so that's kind of the green connector. And over here, I've got the green connector. I'm starting to kind of make these look good as they go in the box. So kind of go step by step, and hopefully this whole thing starts looking a little better. Alright, so I think this is about as much as I'm going to get it cleaned up. So I've got like lots of the wire bundles all together. So that's kind of what we got. We'll cover this. These will all be flipped over and covered, and we'll put it together and make it look nice. Here they are flipped over, so you can see it looks a lot cleaner. We still have like all the connectors coming out. So I think the last thing I'll do is I'll reconnect everything and just double check that we didn't knock any connections loose. Knowing my luck, we'll have lots of problems. Alright, so we just plugged in all the connectors. Now we're going to give the system a once over run through. Hopefully nothing got loose. Hopefully everything still works. So system 1, go the one on the left, do 1 turn forward. Okay, so these guys go, this is kind of park lights. Those ones work. Okay, go next one forward. So headlights. Okay, pull back. There it is. Okay, now one more back again. Okay, now twist it all the way off. Okay, other side. Twist 1. Okay, twist 2. Okay, and then the next one. Okay, now all the way off. Okay, turn it on and off. Just go quick, all the way on and all the way off. Okay, good. So now do brake pedal. Okay. Let go. Do the hazards. Okay. Okay, now click it off. Okay, now do on the left side, go down. Okay, now go up. Okay. I think that's all we'll do for today. So that does it for this episode. We got through a lot of electrical. I'm pretty pleased with where we're at. Still need to kind of hook in the passive keyless entry to some of the other systems like the lights, so when you walk up the lights will flash. Also need to look at a start stop button that's not momentary, that's more of a toggle switch. But other than that, I think we're probably going to move on from electrical and kind of get into some more of the physical things again. So anyways, I hope you liked this episode, and please share and subscribe.